Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. Everton managed to salvage a point against Nottingham Forest as the game ended 1-1 today at Goodison Park. Listen, it's a decent result if you look at it in the grand scheme of things. You know, we've lost two in a row. Nottingham Forest have played quite well since they've come up as well. We normally lose to promoted teams at home, so we've got to think about that as well, because I feel like every season the past 5 years we've lost near enough every game to a team who've just been promoted, especially at home. So it's something. You know, 1 point from 9 isn't great when you're looking at it like that, but a lot of teams are in a similar situation to us. And yeah, it is what it is. Listen, I can go all on about the game. I've seen a few chances. You know, we had shots from Gordon and Gray. We got a shot from Rondon as well, which is a rare thing to see. And him up front, you know, made a massive difference. Just having a striker, having that presence up front. This is not too much of a threat. I don't think Nottingham Forest were doing too much analysis on him before the game and how to mark and whatnot. I think everyone knows what he's about. He's all right at hold-up play, and he's a presence in the air. If you know, and that's really it. To be honest, he hasn't got much more to his game. But yeah, it's a better. It was better for us to have him at top today. I don't think I could have watched Gray, Gordon, and McNeil as a front three again. It's very hard to watch, and you know, you can't have a go at them because it's not really their natural, you know, positions. Well, Gordon mainly because he's been playing as a number 9, but yeah, yeah, just a few chances in the game. Like I said, we played apparently really well in the first half, which is promising to see. And we've got to be patient with all this, you know, change with Lampard and these signings, and you know, we've got to adjust to these injuries and react better to these injuries as well. Don't just, you know, players off the bench. You've got to, you know, perform and, you know, try and make an impression on the manager. And we've got to start doing it, because every other team I feel like does that. I think once we get injuries, we kind of play the sulk. You know, we're sulking. I think injuries are going to happen throughout the season, and obviously us not having a striker, a fit quality striker up front. I wouldn't say Dominic Calverin's a fit quality striker, but he's a lot better than what we've got in terms of Rondon. And you know, this is something that needs to be addressed in the coming few weeks, because we will struggle. I don't like Lampard, to be honest. I like a lot of things Lampard says, but I don't like the way he goes. Well, when he bring up the question about bringing up a striker, he's very like kind of defensive in the sense of, well, we've got to realise we've got a top quality English international as a striker, blah blah blah. Mate, he's already out for 6 weeks, and he's gonna be injured at some point throughout the season again. You can't rely on that. You can't rely on it. You're going to have a very tough season, and you can fix them problems by getting another striker in, which obviously I think he's doing, but I just think the way he's answered some of the questions, obviously you can't be discussing about, you know, potential targets who are not at the club and whatnot. You know, it's a sign of disrespect in football. But yeah, I just think you could have answered it a bit better, because it's annoyed me that, because it's making out like we're not desperate for it when we are, and every Everton fan knows that we are. But anyway, back to the game. Like I said, I've watched the highlights, I've seen some reviews and stuff. Not really too much for me to go in depth with, but you know, Gordon looked bright, which he hasn't been too much. You know, he hasn't done too much, but obviously, like I said, he's played out of position in the first 2 games. And yeah, you know, Gray had chances as well, which is good to see. Like I said, this happens because you have a striker up front. So yeah, played great football apparently in the first half, made up. You know, obviously Nottingham Forest had their chances as well. You know, they're number 9. I don't know most of the team. I'm not going to even get into the names, apart from Brandon Williams, because I don't think I've seen a shot from Lingard. I know a few players in Nottingham Forest, just not a lot, because they bought a lot of players. They've bought basically a squad and a half of players. It's mad. So yeah, he had the chance, a half chance. Obviously, I think the ball got under his feet. He just didn't have much to shoot at. we had a fair few chances as well. Like Gordon had a strike from distance. Gray did as well. I'm sure there's a few more chances there. I can't remember, but it was end-to-end stuff, frantic. You know, both teams kind of set up like each other as well. And yeah, it was Prices who got the first goal. To note as well that Nico Williams had a good shot as well in the second half. We had a fair few chances. I really can't remember them much though, to be honest. I think most of them were a lot of half chances, nothing really clear cut. But yeah, I heard that Onana came on in the second half as well and gave away 2 fouls, got a yellow card. Yeah, you know, he's gonna take time in, but you can already see the quality and the confidence in his play. So, you know, it just takes time with other players, but it is what it is. And he's got to get match fit as well. Let's remember that. Yeah. So, listen, it's not going to be a long review. I'm just going to go straight into the goals. I think someone I can't remember his name. Some lad in midfield smashed it for Bournemouth from 20 yards. Pickford parried it. Also, there's another chance, I think, Bournemouth, not Bournemouth, because I'm watching them now. Nottingham Forest had, and I can't remember the chance, but I know that Pickford had to make a save, but parried it out. I think it was straight to a player as well, and that was another chance in Nottingham Forest. Both sides had a lot of chances. I think we had 19 to 14 when I looked at the stats. It was a fairly attacking game, quite frantic game in the sense of the speed of it, but it was quality lacking for both teams going forward. But Nottingham Forest got the breakthrough on the 81st minute. I said some dude in midfield smashed it from 20 yards, and then Brennan Johnson come in to slide it and to tap it home. And you just think to yourself, I see it while I was in bed watching it on Sky Sports News, and I was like, oh God, it's just one of them again. It's another game we've lost by a singular goal, and we played well again, and it's just frustrating. It just makes me, straight away I just thought about the transfer market and us just getting some signs in, because it's clear to see that we need them, especially up top. And that's the difference making, from winning games and losing games, and even just picking up a point. Like, it's just a massive difference to, what you could get and what you have got and what you could get. So, if you want to get up to the table, you need someone quality up front. But yeah, 1-0, and I thought, God, I can't see it. It's one of them. It's 10 minutes before the end. Yes, there still obviously is a chance, but that team who's gone 1-0 up are just going to defend for their lives. Then, especially when you think Nottingham Forest have just come off, you could get the first away win in the Premier League, 2 wins from two wins in a row, and they'd be flying with confidence. But we reacted really well from what I've seen online. Had a couple of goes, ping pong around the Nottingham Forest 12 yard box, and we got our just the rewards from Wheatley, just a long ball from Pickford, and Damari Gray, absolutely phenomenal first touch to bring it down, drags it for a few more yards and slots it home. Great goal. And the only issue I had with the goal, which I don't want to get too much criticism for, well, obviously everyone's open to an opinion, but I just think we've lost 2 in a row. We've got a late goal. I know Damari hasn't scored for a while, and it is a late goal as well, but you'd think if you're a winning team, if you're a team full of winning mentality, and I know they kind of had time on, but they don't always at the end of the game if you celebrate and whatnot. But I would have loved us to just picked up the ball and go, fucking let's get these now. Let's get these. These will be rocking now. The fans will be up for it. Celebrating, I don't have an issue with people celebrating. I just think, I don't know. I just think he could have. I don't know if I'm wrong for saying it, but I just generally believe he should have just picked up the ball. Gone, fucking come on, let's win this game. We don't want to drop points at home. But listen, I don't think he would have scored a winner anyway, but yeah. Yeah, and obviously slotted home, great goal by, Damari, and yeah, a few little chances towards the end, but when you're looking at it, it could be a fair result. Maybe we slightly edged it, but listen, it is what it is. We've got a point now, and we've got to look forward to the next game. I'm not quite sure who that is, but I definitely know that we've got Fleetwood in the cup on Tuesday night. So yeah, the cup could be something we could push for this season. I know it's getting tougher to win them because of the likes of the Man Cities, Chelsea's, and Liverpool's going for the domestic cups as well. So yeah, that's it really. Yeah, if you share, like, comment this video, and follow all my socials, which will be in my description. So over and out. See you later.